Namaste, my lords. With the permission of my lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that all the honorable judges have assembled. I humbly request my lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, to deliver your lordship's speech on this occasion.
My esteemed brother Justice Srinivas Mutkuru, my esteemed sister and brother judges, Shri Chala Dhanamjaya, Additional Solicitor General, Shri Damalpati Srinivas, Advocate General, Shri Prabhunath Vasireddy, President of the Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association, Shri Punnarao, Deputy Solicitor General, Shri Lakshmi Narayana, Public Prosecutor, Shri Sambasiva Pratap, Additional Advocate General, law officers, learned senior advocates and members of the bar, members of the judicial fraternity, officers of the registry, Shrimati Lakshmi Prasanna and family members of Justice Srinivas, ladies and gentlemen. We have assembled here today to bid an affectionate adieu to our esteemed brother Justice Srinivas, who is demitting office today. Justice Srinivas had his schooling in Tiruvuru in Krishna district. He graduated in law in the year 1988. In the same year, he was enrolled as an advocate in Nuzi Vidu and began his practice. Justice Srinivas then joined judicial service as Munsif Magistrate at Chittoor in the year 1994. He was promoted as Senior Civil Judge in the year 2005 before being promoted as District Judge in the year 2015. As a judicial officer, he worked diligently and left a lasting impression wherever he worked by maintaining high ethical standards. He discharged the onerous responsibility as the President of the Judicial Officers Association, providing leadership and ensured the protection of the interest of his fraternity. Justice Srinivas, even after becoming a judicial officer, continued his academic pursuit. He was awarded a certificate by University of Washington School of Law, Seattle, for completion of patent and intellectual property law and practice during the year 2008. In recognition of his legal acumen and service rendered, Justice Srinivas was elevated as the Judge of the High Court of Andhra Pradesh on 4th of August 22. During the course of my tenure in this High Court, I found Justice Srinivas to be sincere and hardworking, besides being very cordial. He possessed a fine judicial temperament, which endeared him to his colleagues as also the members of the bar. Justice Srinivas is indeed nobility personified. Justice Srinivas has been a part of various committees, including Transfers and Postings Committee of Employees, Establishment Committee for General Administration of District Judiciary, as also Coordination Committee to maintain cordial relations between the bar and the bench. Apart from the contribution made by Justice Srinivas on the administrative side, he made significant contributions on the judicial side as well. During his tenure of over 3 years in this court, Justice Srinivas dealt with a wide range of matters and disposed of a large number of cases, and while doing so, he has shown his legal acumen in almost all branches of law, especially in the field of civil law. Now that Justice Srinivas is demitting office after having served for more than 3 decades in different capacities, he leaves behind an indelible mark in the field of law which shall guide the legal fraternity in future. On behalf of my sister and brother judges, and on my own behalf, I express earnest gratitude to Justice Srinivas for his support and cooperation in upholding the traditions of this court. As a judge of this court, his contribution to the cause of justice will always be remembered and cherished. We wish Justice Srinivas good health, prosperity and success for all his future endeavors, which will without doubt, be more satisfying and fulfilling.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the learned Additional Solicitor General of India for the State of Andhra Pradesh to speak on behalf of the legal fraternity.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Srinivas, Honorable Companion Judges, Learned Advocate General, respected President, Additional Advocate General, Mr. Samsev Pratap, Lakshmi Narayana, Public Prosecutor, Senior Counsels, and my esteemed colleagues of the Bar. We gather here today in the finest traditions of the Bar to bid a warm and respectful farewell to the Honorable Justice V. Srinivas as he lays down his robes today, the 17th April of 2026. It is my distinct privilege as the Additional Solicitor General of India to present this reference and express our collective gratitude for a tenure marked by immense judicial acumen, dignity, and grace. His Lordship's life and journey in the law began in Tiruvuru, where he was born to Sri V. Lakshman Rao and Srimati Susila Leelavati. He grew to embrace the noble calling of the legal profession. He completed his law degree in 1988 and enrolled as an advocate at Nuzivedu that very same year. Throughout his remarkable journey, he has been steadfastly supported by his family. Justice Srinivas possesses a profoundly rich experience in the judiciary, having served the judicial system from the very grassroots. His judicial career commenced in 1994 when he was appointed as municipal magistrate at Chittoor. His dedication saw him serving across the breadth of our state as junior civil judge in Parchur from 1998 to 2000, in Gazwaka from 2000 to 2003, and in Guntur from 2003 to 2005, promoted as a senior civil judge in 2005. His Lordship continued his steadfast service in Visakhapatnam until 2007, followed by tenures in Ongole 2007 to 2010, Kakinada 2010 to 2013, and Hyderabad as additional judge cum city small cause court 2013 to 2015. His Lordship's steadfast, steady rise within the district judiciary continued in September 2015 when he was promoted as additional chief judge in Secunderabad, serving there until 2017. He subsequently served as second additional district judge at LB Nagar, and from 2019 until April 2022, he presided as judge of the family court at Kurnool. It was from this robust foundation of district level adjudication that his Lordship was elevated as a judge of the Hon'ble High Court of Andhra Pradesh, swearing his oath on the 4th of August 2022. Throughout his time on the High Court bench, his Lordship has been embodiment of a patient and a gracious listener. Whether navigating the voluminous records of heavy first appeals, second appeals, and also CIPs, and also as well as the criminal matters, meticulously dissecting the procedural intricacies of criminal matters, Justice Srinivas has consistently afforded every brief a fine, meticulous, and impartial hearing. For those of us representing the government and its institutions, as well as for the private bar, appearing before his Lordship was an exercise in rigorous but immensely fair adjudication. Speaking from personal experience, I have had the distinct privilege of arguing numerous matters spanning both civil appeals and criminal revisions before this very same court, before me becoming a ASG. During these appearances, I witnessed firsthand that his Lordship's deep engagement with the brief, his piercing intellect, and his unwavering commitment to doing substantial justice. For those of us representing the government, as well as for the private bar, appearing before his Lordship was always an exercise in rigorous but immensely fair adjudication. The courtroom, by its very nature, is a theatre of high stakes and intense adversarial debate. Yet, His Lordship's court was famously characterized by an atmosphere of calm, frequently lightened by his trademark wit. His decades of traversing various stations across the state endowed him with a rare blend of legal erudition and profound practical knowledge. He viewed the law not merely as rigid statutes, but through a pragmatic lens rooted in the realities of the society. Perhaps the most enduring hallmark of His Lordship tenure in his extraordinary generosity towards our junior colleagues. Applied practice can be a daunting arena. However, Justice Srinivas consistently went out of his way to encourage juniors to step forward to the podium and argue their appeals. He provided them with the comfort, the uninterrupted space, and the gentle guidance necessary to find their footing. In doing so, His Lordship has played an active role in shaping the future of this bar. My lord, as you transition into this new and well-deserved chapter of life, you leave behind a bar that is richer for your guidance and a bench distinguished by your vast experience. On behalf of the Union of India, the law officers and the entire legal fraternity, I wish Honorable Justice V. Srinivas a very long, healthy and peaceful retirement alongside Srimati Lakshmi Prasanna, your children and your loved ones. May the years ahead be filled with joy and tranquility. Thank you.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request the Learned Advocate General, High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to speak on this occasion on behalf of legal fraternity.
The Honorable Chief Justice Dheeraj Singh Tagorji, Honorable Sri Justice Uttukuru Srinivas, Honorable Companion Judges, the Additional Solicitor General of India, the Additional Advocate General, Public Prosecutor, the President, AP High Court Advocates Association, Registrars, Senior Counsel, law officers, members of legal fraternity, and esteemed colleagues, respected family and friends of Honorable Sri Justice V. Srinivas. It is with profound sense of respect, admiration, and the inevitable sadness of parting that we gather today to bid farewell to Honorable Sri Justice V. Srinivas. While occasions such as these mark the close of a distinguished chapter, they also offer us an opportunity to reflect upon and celebrate a life dedicated to the noble cause of justice. Honorable Justice V. Srinivas was born on 18th July 1965, recorded date of birth being 18th April 1964 at Tiruvur, to Sri V. Lakshman Rao and Srimati Sushila Leelavati. From these humble beginnings, His Lordship's journey stands as a testament to perseverance, discipline, and an unwavering commitment to the rule of law. His Lordship completed his law in the year 1988 and enrolled as an advocate at Nuzivedu in the same year. With a firm grounding in legal principles and a deep sense of duty, His Lordship embarked upon a career that would span decades of exemplary service to the judiciary. In the year 1994, His Lordship entered the judicial service as a Munsif magistrate at Chittoor. Thereafter, His Lordship served in various capacities across the state, gaining rich and diverse experience. As a junior civil judge, His Lordship rendered service at Parchur, Gazuwaka and Guntur between 1998 and 2005. In 2005, His Lordship was promoted as the senior civil judge and served with distinction at Visakhapatnam, Ongole and Kakinada until 2013. Thereafter, His Lordship served as additional judge cum City Small Causes Court at Hyderabad from 2013 to 15 and subsequently as additional chief judge at Secunderabad until 2017. His Lordship further served as second additional district judge at LB Nagar and later as judge family court at Kurnool from 2019 to 22. While serving at Kakinada, His Lordship was elevated as a judge of the Hon'ble High Court of Andhra Pradesh and was sworn in on 4/8/22. This elevation marked the culmination of a long and meritorious journey through the judicial ranks. During his lordship's tenure on the bench of this honorable court, he predominantly dealt with appeal suits and civil miscellaneous appeals, while also addressing criminal matters, in the course of which his lordship dealt with a wide spectrum of legal issues and rendered authoritative pronouncements, reinforcing well-settled legal principles in matters relating to declaration, partition, specific performance, execution proceedings, money suits, and other facets of civil jurisprudence. A particularly noteworthy facet of his lordship tenure on the bench is reflected in the judgment rendered in Atish Sanka versus Sanka, where his lordship, while sitting in a division bench along with Honorable Sri Justice D.V.S.S. Somayazulu, laid down with great clarity an important principle in cross-border child custody jurisprudence. His lordship held that in matters concerning a minor born and ordinarily residing abroad, jurisdiction cannot be invoked in India on the mere fortuitous circumstance of one parent residing here. Rather, the court must be guided by the child's ordinary residence, natural habitat, closest connection, and above all, the paramount consideration of the child's welfare. His lordship judgments have been marked by clarity, balance, and a deep understanding of legal principles. His lordship's approach to adjudication reflected patience, fairness, and a keen sensitivity to the right of litigants. On the personal front, his lordship is supported by his wife, Srimati Lakshmi Prasanna, and is blessed with a son, Sri Potana Maitre, and a daughter, Srimati Nitya. Their support has undoubtedly been a pillar behind his lordship's successful journey. As the Advocate General, it is indeed a privilege to stand here today and place on record the gratitude of the bar for the invaluable contributions made by his lordship. His presence on the bench will be deeply missed, but his legacy will continue to inspire both the bench and the bar. As we bid farewell today, we do so with immense respect and heartfelt appreciation. We pray that the years ahead brings his lordship's good health, happiness, and fulfillment in all endeavors.
With the permission of my lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I request learned President of AP High Court Advocates Association to speak on behalf of legal fraternity.
My Lord, the Honorable Chief Justice Dheeraj Singh Tagorji, Honorable Sri Justice V. Srinivas Garu, Honorable Judges, family members of Sri Honorable Justice V. Srinivas Garu, Land Additional Solicitor General, Land Advocate General, Land Additional Advocate General, Land Deputy Solicitor General, Land Public Prosecutor, Law Officers of the State, Land Senior Advocates, Registrars of AP High Court, and colleagues at Bar. We gathered here today for the farewell of Honorable Sri Justice V. Srinivas Garu, who has an unimpeachable character and integrity, and he is dispassionate in administering justice. His strong pursuit for justice, specialized knowledge, and dedication were catalysts to begin his journey as judicial officer in 1994, and he elevated as a judge of this honorable court on 4/8/2022. His lordship is known for his patience and encouragement he drives into the young advocates when representing before him. His lordship's judicial temperament and grace extended to the young members, and he patiently advises them to broaden their perspective by in-depth research and understanding of the propositions of law, as he dealt in convictions, revisions, and appeals on civil jurisdiction. I consider it my greatest honor to be representing the Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association on this bitter-sweet occasion. May this next chapter of your Lordship's life be filled with great health, memories, and endless fulfillment. We pray the Almighty to bestow His blessings on His Lordship for a fulfilling retired life. Thank you for all.
With the permission of my lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, now I request Honorable Sri Justice V. Srinivas Garu to give reply.
Honorable Chief Justice Sri Dheeraj Singh Thakur, my esteemed brothers and sisters judges on the bench, Sri Dhammal Srinivas Garu, Advocate General, దమ్మాలపాటి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, అడ్వకేట్ జనరల్, అడిషనల్ అడ్వకేట్ జనరల్ శ్రీ సాంశివ ప్రతాప్ గారు, డిప్యూటీ సాలిసిటర్ జనరల్ శ్రీ చల్లా ధనంజయ్ గారు, శ్రీ ఎం లక్ష్మీనారాయణ గారు, పబ్లిక్ ప్రాసిక్యూటర్, శ్రీ ప్రభునాథ్ వాసిరెడ్డి, శ్రీ ప్రెసిడెంట్ బార్ అసోసియేషన్ AP High Court, assistant government pleaders, senior counsels, land members of the bar, dedicated officers and staff of the registry, distinguished guests, and my dear friends. Today, I stand before you with a heart full of humility and gratitude as I bid farewell on my superannuation from judicial service. My journey, which culminated in my elevation to this Honorable High Court on 4/8/22, reaches its conclusion today, that is on 17th April 26. These years have been far more than just a professional career. They have been, for me, a sacred call, guided by the spirit of our Constitution and enduring faith of the people of Andhra Pradesh. From my formative years in the district judiciary to my time here on the bench at Amaravati, I have learned that justice is not merely a legal requirement but a profound moral responsibility. Each case that came before me served as a poignant reminder that our role is not simply to adjudicate but to understand, not just to interpret the black letter of the law, but to uphold the living principles of fairness and compassion. I owe a profound and lasting debt of gratitude to the members who illuminated my path, shaped my journey in this noble institution. To my esteemed brothers and sister judges, I offer not just appreciation, but my heartfelt affection and respect. Your warmth wishes and quiet strength of each of you brings to the bench have touched me more deeply than words can fully express. Serving alongside you has not merely been an honor. It has been one of the most cherished privileges of my life. My thoughts first go to Sri Justice D.V.S. Somayazul Garu, who is my first bench partner, whose gentle guidance and reassurance presence taught me how to carry the weight of the bench with dignity, clarity and balance. His mentorship was not only instrumental but deeply comforting during my formative days in this High Court. I owe equal reverence to Sri Justice Seshai Garu, my second guru in this High Court. His wisdom, patience and ability to see through the complexity with simplicity have left a deep imprint on my judicial thinking and my personal reflections. His guidance was a steady hand that shaped my growth both as a judge and as a human being. I also recall the gratitude Sri Justice Gangarao Garu, who is my third bench partner, whose thoughtfulness, conversations and generous sharing of insights enriched my time on the bench. His ability to blend the compassion with firmness showed me how justice can be both strong and humane. Each of these revered colleagues has given me something invaluable guidance with strength, companionship and reassurance that I was never walking this journey alone. Their influence lives in every judgment which I have written and every decision I have taken. For all this and so much more, I remain deeply and emotionally, eternally grateful. The bench and the bar are two sides of the same coin, united in the singular pursuit of the truth. You are the lifeblood of this institution. Your advocacy and preparation and scholarship keep the judicial process vibrant and accountable. As I reflect on my journey, I owe an immeasurable debt of gratitude to my mentors, whose wisdom and example shaped my judicial conscience. To my fellow judges, I offer my deepest appreciation for the warmth, mutual respect and collegial spirit that define this institution. Working alongside you has been one of the greatest privileges of my life, and the bar has been an essential partner in the shared endeavor. The staff and registry of this court, as well in the districts, I extend my heartfelt thanks. I wish to place on record my special appreciation to Registrar General Patsarthi Garu, Judicial Registrar Kamalakar Garu, Registrar Administration, Sharma Garu, Registrar Management, Ramakrishna Garu, Registrar Protocol, Raghav Swami Garu, along with other deputy registrars, assistant registrars, section officers, and my personal secretaries Nagesh Rao, Padma, Ramesh, and Rajshekar, my court master Naveen, my court officer Khaja Mahidin, and my posting clerk Bharat Bhushan helped me to discharge my work easily. The protocol staff Achibabu, Fani, Govardhan, my driver Amosh, Dafedar Srinivas, Prasad and Mohan, who are my chamber attendants, also helped me while discharging my office. Mr. Akunaidu and Ramanjanelu, who are my PSOs, as all times behind me as a security. Suresh, Amit, Bhuvaneshwari, Sindhu, Venkat Lakshmi, Anuradha, who worked in my residence, have timely helped me to come to court in time. Their quiet efficiency and discipline, unwavering commitment have been silent engine of this court. Many of you worked late into the evening to ensure that the wheels of justice turn smoothly. While your contributions may often go unnoticed by the public, they are very foundation upon our judgments rest. Allow me for a moment to return to my roots. I was shaped by the values instilled by my parent, my father, Lakshman Rao, who was village Karnam, and my mother, Sushili Leelavati, whose devotion led the foundation of my character. Their simple lives were masterclasses in sincerity and rectitude. I also hold dear memories of my 6 brothers and sisters, and my brother Subramanyam is also present here. In a life marked by frequent relocations and demands of judicial work, the unity of my large family provided me with a steadfast anchor and a sense of belonging that no office could ever replace. Most importantly, I must acknowledge my wife, Lakshmi Prasanna. She has been silent strength behind me, my public servants, the unseen pillar on which much of my life's work rests. Through countless relocations, unpredictable schedules, she created not just a house but a home, or not just a home but a sanctuary, transforming every new place into a space of peace, stability and warmth. Her sacrifices were never spoken aloud, yet they shaped every success I have ever achieved. Her quiet resilience, her instinct to protect our family from the turbulences of my profession, and her unwavering belief in me have been greatest blessings. She is not only my companion, but the calm that steadiness every storm. I would like to mention my son, who is a special child, Potana Maitrey. He has been my greatest teacher for more than any book, courtroom or official responsibility ever could be. There is one memory that continues to guide me. One day when I returned home, troubled by the burdens of work, he quietly placed his head on mine and smiled without a word, yet offering more comfort than any conversation could. His gentle presence has shown me a patience that transcends rules and regulations, the patience of the heart. His courage in navigating the world, his honesty untouched by pretense, his unconditional love have convinced me that compassion is indeed the essence of justice. Through him, I have learned that strength is not always loud, nor a courage always visible. Sometimes it resides quietly in the soul of a child who smiles despite adversity. Now, my daughter Srimati Srinitya carries the same grace and resilience that define her mother. Despite the disruptions and demands of my career, she grew into a woman of remarkable strength and sensitivity. One memory of her that I hold close is from her school days, when we had a shift suddenly due to promotion. While I worried about how she would adjust, she simply held my hand and said, "It's okay, Dad, we will make it work." In that moment, the child became my teacher. Alongside, I also intend to tell my daughter, who is a gold medalist in engineering, got an appointment in Microsoft at Hyderabad. Today, alongside my son-in-law, Sri Dheeras, who works in British High Commission. Along with him, she continues to fill our lives with immense pride. Her compassion for others her balanced heart and her ability to uphold dignity in every circumstance reminds me that true success is raising children who embody values, not just achievements. Lastly, my granddaughter, little Jivisha Srisiddhi, is the newest light in our family, and her presence reminds us that hope is born again with every new generation. Her bright eyes and innocent laughter brings a joy that words rarely capture. Even in her earliest years, she has a way of drawing all of us closer, uniting the family through her simple, pure affection. Watching her grow has become one of the greatest comforts of my life. A reminder that no matter how demanding my years of service were, every effort was ultimately for the world she and all children will inherit. In her curiosity, her playfulness, and her small yet determined steps, I see promise of future filled with possibility. Our home in Vijayawada now echoes with a new laughter and renewed hope, reminding us that future is always brighter and love continues throughout the generations. As I return to Vijayawada, I look forward to the simplicity and warmth of family gatherings. Yet a part of my heart will forever remain within these walls among the noble tradition of this court. I am deeply grateful to the judiciary and to the people of Andhra Pradesh for the honor of having been allowed to serve them. May the High Court of Andhra Pradesh forever shine as a beacon of integrity, independence and constitutional faith in the service of the people. Thank you one and all for giving me this opportunity.
With the permission of my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Justice, I declare that the proceedings are concluded.
పట్టుకుపోతాడు లేకపోతే వదిలేసిపోతాం మా వాడు పట్టుకుపోతాడు లేకపోతే వదిలేసిపోతాం